Hello everybody, Sifd again with another Vampire Survivors run, and today I will be attempting this achievement here, the Survive 30 Minutes with Llama to unlock Scalomaniac. And yeah, Llama is the new character that has been unlocked. What this character does is gains 5 might, movement speed, and curse every 10 levels. Now what curse is, in case you don't know, it's new in this patch, it makes enemies have moves faster, which is going to be counteracted by us also moving faster, has more health, also countered by the fact that we gain more damage per level, and then quantity and frequency is increased by 10%, so that's just an upside. And I also start right away with 5 curses, because why not? Now for the build itself, I'm gonna go with Death Spiral, Soul Eater, and Rune Tracer, because it has been a hot minute since we took Rune Tracer last time, so might as well try it. I mean, let's remember it, so to speak. And then I would say we go Unholy Vespers, Labora, because we're gonna get the items that are needed for it in Laurel. And for the items, as I said, I'm gonna go with Attractor and Duplicator, Spinach, because classic, so 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna go Spellbinder because I want the Unholy Vespers. I'm gonna go Calabrador because it's buffing up Death Spiral and the rest, and also Pomerola because I want the Soul Eater. And that's it pretty much. I'm not gonna get Bracer, which is actually helping Rune Tracer insanely much. But, nah, I mean, why not? Like, I'm not gonna take it because I want the others, you know? I want the others. And, yeah, let's go. Let's start this up right away. Llama here, and let's go. Library, obviously, because Library is a better map in general. Oh, why am I running towards the explosion? By the way, they buffed the swords, the axes. Now they do actually have a forced pierce on them. But at least they instantly are useful. It'd be nice if instead of starting with Santa Water, I started with something better, but honestly speaking, the only thing I have to do here is run into the Santa Water, I would say. No. We only got 1 XP out of all that? Oh, we're gonna die. Well, let's reroll here. I was about to say the run is dead, but I forgot now we do have rerolls, so I will do rerolls. I back in the day I was doing runs without a single reroll. I can definitely do a run with 2 rerolls and 1 skip. Are you kidding me right now? I guess back in the day I wasn't that unlucky. Continue running around. Oh. Garlic, nice. Now that should help us a lot. Should being the main word here that has to be used. Okay, let's continue running around. I mean, the Attractor is here, very nice. Would have liked the Garlic level up, obviously, but first we go for the build, and then we go for the leveling. Would be nice if the starting weapon was not an axe, you know. By the way, in a bit we're gonna level up. We found the book here, very nice. King Bible is always nice to see. Come on, books. Let's go. Books. 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 Nice. Continue running it around. And our Garlic here, for once we did actually get the level upgrade we wanted. You know what? I want to do this curse run with Poe. Nice, we found Pomerola already. Very nice. We're getting everything. The reason I want to do this with Poe is because he starts with Garlic, and I'm pretty sure that in this map with Garlic, we're getting everything that we want. We're getting literally everything one by one. Can I get Garlic now? Not Garlic. Can I get Laurel now to be done with the weapons? Attractor against Axe. I would say Attractor. Maybe I should have gone Axes. Instant regret, classic Sifd fashion. Decides one thing, thinks the other one was the good choice. Let's continue running around. Here I would say axes for the... no, let's go Rune Tracer. If I get Rune Tracer to level 8, or level 7 actually, max level, it will carry us. As you don't know, Rune Tracer is broken. I mean, it's one of the better weapons in the game. Here I'm gonna go with Spinach. We're safe to that. By the way, there was like a new... I guess build that is for killing the Reaper. Let's go Santa Water. I haven't done the Reaper kill run. I just, you know, used the old cheat. For some reason, the moment I decided to do the, you know, to cheat and use the code to unlock the Reaper, that was like one patch later they made the Reaper actually killable. It's as if it got traction for some reason. How to unlock the Reaper, and then the dev decided, you know what, because the character is in the game now, might as well make him actually playable. And yeah, there's that. At this point there are 2 videos on this thing. like one real guide, and then there is also Ali and Shrek, I think, played the same thing, did the Reaper thing. So if you go and watch that, you know, say hi from me, I guess. Otherwise, maybe I could do that too, how to unlock the Reaper officially. Although I still don't feel like it's, I mean, it is official the way you do it, but it doesn't feel right. If you see the run, it's like you have to stay in a corner and never level up, and then at some point pick up all the levels at the same time and weird stuff like that. In general, I didn't like how you're supposed to unlock the Reaper officially. On that note though, obviously unlocking him by literally writing some password code on some specific files is even worse. But still, I don't know. I mean, fair enough. It's fair enough that you can pick him up with, you know, cheesing the game. Is it the same? I'm not sure if it's the same. Like, I would like to hear some opinion on this. Do you think unlocking a character through only cheese is the same as just straight up putting a code in and unlocking him? I mean, you know, the way you unlock the character, by the way, let me explain here a thing. The way you unlock the character is that you pick the character that has a lot of AoE. If she does not level up, you know, there is a character that says she has a bunch of AoE if she does not level up. Then you try to roll a Rune Tracer. So you're literally the first weapon you pick up has to be a Rune Tracer. And then you like try to fit yourself into a corner. Because the Rune Tracer is like too big to actually get, for example, you go over here and then the Rune Tracer gets stuck. You're gonna see, do you see how my Rune Tracer is stuck? Now imagine this being like huge because she has like 100% more AoE in the beginning of the run. And then because the Rune Tracer is huge, nothing can really come close to you. And then you just wait for 30 minutes, everything to die again and again and again, a bunch of XP to gather in the corner. And then when the Reaper appears, you run towards the XP and try to level up a bunch of times, get the build ready. And then because the Reaper appeared when you were level 2 or level 1, the Reaper will be, you should be level 2, the Reaper will have a lot less life than the normal Reaper does. Let's go Spellbinder here. And then you can maybe kill him, because the Reaper HP is based on what level you are when he spawns. And that's pretty much the guide in a nutshell. There are a bunch of intricacies to it. Obviously, it's not that simple. You have to pick specific items, specific, you know, timings and level ups and stuff. You have to watch out what you're doing. As far as I know, it has, a part of the run has been patched. If you remember the patch reading yesterday, one of the patch notes was that the book now affects items instantly. That is actually for that specific bugged run. Because there was a part of the, you know, cheese run, not bugged. There was part of the cheese run where you have to pick up level 3 of a book and then level up Clock Lancet to level 7 to max level right away, and then pick up the rest of the books, because it seems like back in the day, the previous patch, they used that to make Clock Lancet go around in a very specific timing, and that specific timing happened when you had the book at level 8. At level 3, while you had, when you had cooldown book at level, I don't know why I'm explaining it. Okay, I'm gonna stop explaining this. You can just go and read the video. But let me just come back to discussion, because I already am digressing so much from what I tried to say in the beginning. What I tried to say is this whole thing I just said, this cheese tactic that you have to do specific things with specific characters and be lucky enough to roll specific items in an order. Is that the same as just going... Oh no, we're gonna skip here. Honestly, I want my last weapon to be Laurel and my last item to be Duplicator. So we're gonna skip here the level and hope for the best. And honestly, let's hope it's not gonna be worse. If anything. Roll up pentagram. Okay, we're gonna go Rune Tracer here. By the way, the only alternative to Duplicator and to Laurel, in my opinion, is Whip and Hollow Heart. That's like my only alternative. Oh, wait, we are in the part where we run to the left. So yeah, should people... Do you think cheesing is more okay than just, you know, unlocking the character by writing it in command? Obviously, at this point, if I had not the Reaper unlocked, I would have unlocked him with a quote-unquote cheesy way. instead of, you know, the straight up right down the console. But I don't know, is it the same? Honestly, the fact that they were using book level 3 plus Laurel, no, look, book level 3 plus... Book, by the way, book, I mean the cooldown book. Cooldown book level 3 plus Clock Lancet. So they were abusing some kind of mechanic that had to do with cooldowning the weapons. I guess that was also part of why they changed it, so that the cooldowning actually works the moment you pick up the book, or not when you level up the items. I don't know what mistake that was in programming, but still. But yeah, I don't know. Also, the fact that the Reaper gets, I think, 650,000 life per level you have really goes to show that normally the Reaper should have millions upon millions of life. I don't know. Let's go with Labrador. I'm also thinking about other things. Like, I don't know, how are you normally supposed to beat the Reaper? If you normally level up and you're if you get to 100 level, then the Reaper's gonna have like 65 million life. And if you see the damage at the end, most of the times weapon don't do 65 million damage. I could go whip here, but no, we're gonna go Santa Water. I'm gonna go whip only if the 3 choices, only if I'm forced to go something. I will continue trying to go for Laurel. The reason I want to go for Laurel is because I never know if at the end of the day this build is gonna be good or not. I'm gonna run for some levels. By the way, the game is becoming harder. At this point I'm level 37, so everything is 37. No, everything is, I think, 15% harder. Can I even see? Curse is at 75%. It started at 50 and it's at 75 right now, but my power is at 80. So, oh, we found Laurel, by the way. My blindness is insane. And now we need Duplicator and we're pretty much good to go. Duplicator will help the books and the axes and the rune tracers. So pretty much everything other than the Laurel and... Oh, flames, nice. Other than the Laurel and the garlic. Yep. Also gonna help Labora too. By the way, I don't believe Labora is a good item in general. But the only real upside it has is that it's free. It's a free legendary, as you should have a tracked orb in every single run you do. Like, in my opinion, if you don't have a tracked orb in every single run, you're doing something wrong for sure. Can I please get my last item? Can I please find my beloved duplicator? Why am I running to the left when we know that to the right? Should I not move at all? Maybe not moving is gonna give me more XP than moving. It seems like the opponent's spawn rate does not stop, and now I'm also getting from the left side. Move a bit to the left, pick up some XP, then run over to the right again. Oh, this red gem is gonna give me 1000 levels or something. Oh, it did not. How so? How so? By the way, for the just because I have the pickup XP here at the bottom, that means I'm in no rush whatsoever to pick up XP. And the reason I'm running to the left and to the right to pick up XP is just to get some levels, you know, to be able to run away from this place. Let's go with Labrador, honestly. Make everything a bit bigger. Spinach, armor. Let's go with Santa Water. Let's start setting up some legendaries. I am avoiding this thing. I'm not moving. Let's go with Rune Tracer. That thing got flung to the other side of the map. Pick up some levels. Maybe. Okay, we'll continue with that tracked orb. Got the red gem there. Let's go spinach. Trying to avoid this. Anything else doesn't really matter. As long as I don't pick up this thing. Because I want to pick it up right before I leave. How many times will I see this armor, man? How many times do we have to tell you, old man? See an elite there. Hello. Let's go King Bible. I would say let's go Santa Water. Oh, we got a bunch of levels. Let's go Rune Tracer. Nice. Trying to kill this elite here. Now this should be legendary garlic. Or scythes, yep, scythes, fair enough. Fair enough, but not good for us. And not good for us only because, you know, I wanted the garlic. Honestly, it's a really powerful weapon though. Once again, it doesn't really matter if I pick up the XP or not. You cannot lose XP in this game. Bible. How many times will I find the armor? Yo, I like my circular build. And also the good old rune tracers. Good as always, doing 60s running around. Pick up some XP here. Let's pick up some XP there. I see the red gem there at the bottom. That's the gathering gem. This is gonna give us some levels. It did not. Okay. Pomerol, obviously. Still want my thing. Still want my more projectiles. Just wanna wait here until enemies stop spawning XP. I mean, I don't even need to move, like, at all. And if opponents stop giving us XP, then I can search for the XP gem. Specifically, the build that I just was mentioning for beating the Reaper, that uses this red gem mechanic. So now we know for a fact that there is no reason for you to run around and try to pick up all XP. As long as you're killing opponents, at some point you just have to pick up the red XP gem, and then you will level up a million times, and that will be that. So yeah, like I had not a theory. Like, that was in the game a long time ago. A red gem is coming close to us. We did not level up. Let's continue with Empty Tome. I'm avoiding Santa Water on purpose, because I want to make sure that the next level up is going to be the garlic, no matter what happens. I see a flame there. Honestly, I don't think we really need to move around at all. Let's go with a duplicator. I think staying here and not doing anything is better than anything else. As I said, we can make sure that the red XP gem is gonna get gathered at some point. Otherwise, I guess I just want legendary garlic. I don't think anybody will be able to do anything to us. Yeah. Rune Tracer is insane, always has been. Get shot in the back. Is Rune Tracer insane? Always has been. Is that how the meme goes, though? Since when is Rune Tracer insane? Always has been. Wait a minute, is Rune Tracer insane? Always has. Here's the red gem. Boop, give us a level. Give us 2 levels. And give us 2 levels. I'm trying to lose life now to make Rune Tracer, not Rune Tracer, to make the Super Garlic more stronger. I'm not gonna explain for the 1000th time that the legendary garlic becomes more powerful. As long as you heal life. Get the joke? I hope you get the joke. Let's go with Empty Tome. Cooldown does work on Rune Tracer. And when I say Rune Tracer, I mean the Super Garlic. Obviously, cooldown works on Rune Tracer. That was not really needed to be explained. Just stay here. I'm not sure what actually gives us more kills. I think moving gives us more kills, just because of the fact that I have the... what is it called? The Super Garlic. Like, because I'm moving, Super Garlic is better. Same goes with books, obviously. Now I got the Super Labora that comes closer to us and becomes huge over time. Look at this. We're stacking Laboras. Okay, I think the time has come for us to move to the right forever. So let's do the classics. Moving to the right. I just picked up the XP gatherer, by the way. Now we zigzag going right, as we always do. The pinky and the brain. Let's continue with whatever. It doesn't really matter what I level up at this point. We will level up everything, and we will beat this. We always do. I don't think, like... after you get every single meta progression, I don't think you can really lose. Like... This game is literally... you know, destruction incarnate. There is no challenge as long as you have all the meta progressions. And I'm pretty sure people might say, "Yo, Sifd, you can add a fake challenge by literally removing meta progression things." You know what I could do? I could do like a random run. Pick up random items, whatever drops, drops. Only pick up the first thing and see how it goes. Because all of my runs are most of the time pre-planned. I'm gonna pick this, I'm gonna do that. And that's obviously the recipe for a free win. And the reason I'm doing that, by the way, is because I want to showcase things, right? Because most of the time I want to showcase something specific. For example, here I wanted to showcase the difficulty increase if it can counter this OP thing that we have built. But doesn't seem to be that way. It does not seem to be that way. Whoop, we got an insta-kill and everything. Seems like first mode is also easy. I mean, I might be overstepping here and saying it a bit too early, but we are at max level at the 15-minute mark. And I don't see any indication of us stopping. You know, I can just stop here. I can stop moving completely. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to open up a magnetism orb. And then when I see a magnetism orb, wait, first of all, I need to make sure that I'm not pulling all the XP from everywhere. Let's see if I'm pulling XP from the top right now. Okay, I'm not pulling XP from the bottom. I see as such. What happened? Oh, no, I just picked up the magnetism. I just saw the magnetism getting pulled. So I'm not pulling the very bottom, and I think I'm also not pulling the very top. Yeah, I'm not pulling the very bottom. So I think this is the perfect spot to try to find an item. For example, oh no, I do pull the very top. Wait, that's not good. How can I make sure that I'm not pulling the very top? I'm not sure I can make sure of that. Let's just stay here. And just don't do anything. And then at some point just run around and pick up everything. Yeah, that's pretty relaxed. I don't see any problem with that. Look at this. We are the circle. We are the circle. I'm not sure how visible this is going to be on YouTube. Because right now I'm watching my OBS and it doesn't seem to have any problem. But I'm pretty sure that it might. Let's pick up some XP. I see items on the left. I see a chest. How far away is this chest? How far away is this chest? Okay, it might be a bit far away. Oh, nope, it's not that away. Wait, I'm done with legendaries? What? I didn't even realize. That was a waste of time. It was a waste of moving. Let's go to the area where we were to pick up the XP on the right side there. I mean, now that I think about it, it doesn't even matter how much XP I have. I can just start running to the right to get a bunch of XP at the very end. Like, it doesn't matter if I get... for example, I just picked up a red coin. A red gem. Okay, we were here. So the fact that there was a red gem that gave us a bunch of levels here means that we were here. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna kill as many opponents as possible. And then at some point, we will just pick up the XP. I'm gonna run a bit to the left, a bit to the right, try to pick up the XP and see how many levels we get at the same moment. I think that's a bit fun. So we can just stay here and see the number at the top right go up and up and up. If the opponents continue joining in this, I guess, fashion, then we should hit 100k opponents killed for sure. Otherwise, something has gone wrong. I mean, otherwise, it just means that less opponents spawn, because we are almost at the 15-minute mark. I know we have surpassed it, but we were at 54,000 kills right now, and it should only go faster instead of slower on how fast we kill them. So I think not moving is more than moving towards somewhere. I'm not gonna move anyway. We're gonna stay here forever. And I guess I can even go into the Discord, into my Discord that is. Join if you want, links in the description. Let's go into discussion ideas, maybe open up. See what there is here. Although, honestly speaking, I should have looked into this before I started recording. I don't see us dying anyway. There is a question here saying that, what's my opinion on short form content instead of only, you know, because I do huge videos and it's the opposite of me. Well, I guess my opinion on short form content is that I really like it, and honestly I would have liked to do shorter content too, but I'm not really that crazy about editing videos, so yeah, we're gonna not do that. as it already takes me a bunch of time at doing these videos on their own. If I added to editing, it would be even worse for me. I think if I did smaller videos, it would be 1 video per day, and I don't even know what I would do with Inscription at that point. The reason I'm not editing anything and everything is like huge is because, as I said, like the main idea of this channel is playing well, and if a video of mine does not hit that standard, or if I'm being stupid, or if I'm running around with my head cut off like a chicken or something, you know, I'm not happy with myself and I just re-record this. For example, yesterday I uploaded the Undergrave video, and in that game, it's not really a very easy game. And you know, the first recording and maybe even the second one were pretty meh. So I decided to scrap them. So that's about 1.5 to 2 hours down the drain for the final video to get uploaded. So in general, that's how it most of the time goes. When I try to showcase something, every time it's a failure, I just, you know, bin it and go on. Now I was thinking about maybe uploading these on Patreon. Like for Patreon supporters to add my failed runs and stuff, or maybe even activate YouTube, what is this called? First of all, I would not want to upload my trashy runs just like that, you know. I'm pretty sure people exist that are like, yo, yes, upload wins and defeats and everything, we want to see everything. Yeah, you might want to, but it's not everybody, and also, honestly speaking, YouTube is a bit of a clickbaity site. So don't hate the game, don't hate the player, hate the game. You know, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for the fact that I'm trying to be perfectionist. Oh, whoopsie. And yeah, but I could upload it either to the YouTube join community system, which I haven't set up yet, but I want to set up one of these days. Or maybe on the Patreon, so I could upload there my failed runs or my failed attempts or bloopers and whatnot. Might be behind the paywall, but I will try to have the paywall very low. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know what exactly to do with those. Honestly speaking, until this point, I was literally binning them and nobody had access to see them ever. So it's like, on the one hand, I want to, you know, give to the community even my fails if they want to see them, if they care about this. On the other hand, it feels like making people, you know, like making people literally pay to have access to it really feels bad. But on the other hand, they would never see it anyway. And I'm definitely not uploading them straight up to the channel because, as I said, I don't want to fill this channel with fails and loses and stuff. Obviously, there are some runs where I just lose on the 30 or 40 minute mark, and that's really not a problem. In this game, for example, my very first run was a loss at the 25 or 26 minute mark. I think at the 29, because people were commenting that you always won. I mean, yeah, it's not, the problem is not losing. The problem is failing. That's my main problem. I don't want to be the cringy YouTuber that people watch and see and whatever. I mean, I like backseating, and I also like getting backseated myself, so I don't have any problem with all of that. If anything, I always feel it's like learning, you know, when somebody tells you something, how to beat something or what the best thing is, I always feel like, oh, thanks for the help, or yeah, I'm reading it up anyway, or yeah, I know. And I never have a problem with that. Obviously, other people do, but I don't. And yeah, that also has the flip side of that is that I also don't want to fail, right? If I'm okay with listening to awesome advice about how to beat something, I want to also implement it and actually win. That's why I hate not knowing what to do in a game, because I feel like I'm stumbling without even knowing that I'm stumbling. You know, when, for example, in a game the best weapon is, I don't know, super garlic, or you know, what is this called? The Rune Tracer. The best weapon in the game, Rune Tracer. And then you're like, Rune Tracer, what is this? Look at this thing. It just goes around and bounces. That's trash weapon. Well, guess what? you don't know the meta and you're wrong. I don't like being that guy, being wrong and not knowing the meta. By the way, as you see, XP no longer drops. In case it's not visible, we do not gather XP anymore at all. And don't tell me it's because people died far away, because my magnetism is up to here. And people die inside this area, so I'm not gaining XP anymore at all. So that means all the XP is gathered in some place. By the way, seems like the kills also have reduced, and how fast they get, you know, how fast we get kills has also been reduced. So I'm not sure if we're gonna hit the 100k, but I prefer this sitting over here and destroying everything around us. Although it's not an active gameplay. It's not really that active. And yeah, what I was saying is I'm not gonna upload them just on YouTube, because as I said, first of all, that is not my channel. This channel is not Sifd fails, okay? It's Sifd tries to play as good as he can, and if as good as it cannot be achieved because I'm lacking knowledge and experience in a game, I'm just not gonna upload it. And honestly, the reason this is happening, like I'm trying not to upload fails and stuff, as I said, defeats is not the problem, failing is the problem. It's not exactly the same thing, at least not in my mind. If you understand what I mean, just, I guess you could tell me about it in the comments. Wink, wink. I get what you mean, Sifd, with failing and losing. Wink, wink. You know, I always feel like when somebody fails, it's... You scream on your screen when somebody fails. While when somebody loses you, yeah, okay, makes sense. When the game kills you, then I'm okay with it. But when I lost because I don't know how to handle the game trying to kill you, then I'm not okay with it. You know, if I know how to beat the game and the game is better than me, please don't tell me that this guy can kill us. I'm gonna stay here. Oh, okay. Trying to go up and down only, trying to avoid XP. Okay, we got some levels. I hope we didn't get a bunch. Okay, I got a few levels, so we can go back to our spot. We got 1 level. Now we're gaining a bit of XP here and there from kills, but this will slowly die down. Okay, so our build is not really that powerful from the fact that that guy actually was able to get through. I'm pretty sure everything is lagging. I'm not sure how this will look on YouTube. And yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, about failing stuff. Yeah, I think I already said enough. At the end of the day, I just want to say that I'm not gonna upload my fails and bloopers as a simple video. Maybe I could do like a super collage. No. No, I'm not gonna promise things I'm never gonna do. I'm not gonna do a super collage of anything. You know what would be funny though? I was thinking about this a few days back. Wouldn't it be funny if somebody made a compilation of every Sifd out of context code that I have said? Although that should be really hard to do. Because first of all, you have to join the Discord, that's not hard to do, and look into the Sifd out of context section. And then you had to somehow find the context of everything. And that's pretty hard to do. It would be a long-lasting project or I don't know what. But that would be a fun thing to upload. Every single Sifd out of context. You know, maybe I should say on the Sifd out of context section that they should also provide the context. That's extremely bad. I could do something like that for April Fools. First of April is coming along too. April Fools. April Fool. I mean, my pronunciation of April is really bad for some reason. That's something I could do. April Fools. Every single Sifd out of context mashup would be fun. Yeah, with the problem being that I'm not good at editing. I don't know where the codes are. And it's gonna be a very long hour project. And the very last part is also I have a bunch of plans for April Fools. So in general, I have made that thing like a little arty thing. Oh, by the way, let me say something random here about April Fools. So, I don't know how to say this. I have established April Fool's gifts as a thing, you know, for some reason. And I think it's awesome as an idea. The idea behind this is you buy friends or whoever, you know, attempts this. Like you say to the other person, okay, we're going to do April Fool's gifts, okay? You have to explain this to somebody because otherwise it doesn't really work. And the idea is that you gift somebody something and he gifts you or she gifts you also something, I guess, you know, whoever takes part in this whole thing. And the gifts are jokes. And I don't mean the classic stupid jokes, right? It's not exactly jokes. The gifts are, how can I say this? They are not complete jokes, but they are also not something completely useless. That's the idea. So for example, on the first, I guess the first gift trade, I gifted juggling balls. to a person because they liked my juggling balls, and I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna give them some. And like a year later, I just literally gave random juggling balls to a person, and then also a white table, because at some point I was in their house and I was like, you know what would be awesome here? A white table, not white table, whiteboard. You know, the thing that you write with the pen, the marker. And I was like, yo, you know what would be awesome here? A whiteboard. Why do you have a whiteboard? And they were like, you know what? Maybe I could have bought a whiteboard. And I literally bought them a whiteboard for an April Fool's joke. So, and I got gifted like, what are they called? Ski glasses. Because at some point I was like, oh, the sun is too much, but I don't want to scratch my glasses. And then 2 months later, I got the ski glasses as a April Fool's gift. And it was literally April, so I couldn't even use them at that point. And in general, it's like, it is a gift, but instead of being an expensive gift, or, you know, the classic birthday gifts where you have to buy them for some reason, either something to wear or a cologne. I want to level up here and I find my red gem. Can I find the red gem? I think I found it. Yep, I found the red gem. I didn't see what level I was. I'm 102 right now. 103, 104, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 15, 6, oh, that was it. Let's open some chests too, because why not gain some money? When you can, you're all over there. Level, give me chests. The reason I'm opening these chests up is because you never know how many upgrades this game is gonna get, and then I'm gonna need the money, because I'm already running low on money slowly. It feels like the game is gonna be really unapproachable for people playing it for the first time. And so yeah, the idea behind this whole April Fool's joke gifts is that instead of classically on birthdays giving gifts to people where you are forced to give them a gift because you know they have a birthday, or at least you're semi-forced. It's not like you're forced really, but you know, it's peer pressure and stuff. And most of the time, because it's peer pressure and you're forced to, you have to give them a cologne, or you have to give them cologne, I mean perfume, right? You have to give them a perfume, or you have to give them, or not have to, by the way. You give them a scarf, or you give them, is this a second, what happened here? Did the game gather 2 of these? 40, 51, 42, okay, we're done. Oh, here's the Reaper, we're gonna die in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I forgot to pick this up, I'm stupid. I forgot to pick up that thing. I lost so much money. I'm pretty sure everybody's like, are you blind? Yes, in case you ask that too, I am blind, by the way. Let's see what the Scholomaniac is. I'm pretty sure I have to find it. Okay, we're not gonna find it right now. I guess we can run another one tomorrow and try to find the Scholomaniac and see what exactly it does. Or I can try on my own and see what it does. And then, you know, showcase it and stuff tomorrow. So yeah, before I close this up, let me end my finishing thought on what I was already saying. Please don't... Give me a sec. Please don't tell me the patrons were here for the whole run. Give me a sec. Okay, the patrons are not here for the whole run. I panicked there for a sec. So what I was saying, instead of being forced to give somebody a gift because it's their birthday and you're giving them, you know, classic gifts because, you know, you have 1 week time to prepare, you have 1 month time. And most of the time you're like, oh, the birthday's coming up, and then you have to find a gift and it's like a cup. You gave them a cup for birthday. Congratulations. Well, the idea with this whole April's Fool gift is that you give them a joke gift that normally is not that valuable. Like, who would buy a white board for somebody for Christmas, for birthday? Or who would buy juggling balls for birthday, you know? While in April Fools, it's like, you know what? I remember you said once you wanted it, so take it. Obviously, you can do this on birthdays too, but people most of the time just get used to giving so many gifts on birthdays that they just stop trying, right? Even if it's like, maybe you give a good birthday gift to your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your parents or... I don't know, your best friends, or, you know, you might give good gifts, congratulations, but most of the people have gotten tired of giving good gifts, so they just decided to give, you know, I don't know, nothing, or just a drink, a bottle, or, you know, some kind of t-shirt or whatever. At least this way, it's like, it's a joke from the get-go, so you know we're gonna give joke gifts, and, you know, I'm pretty sure people might give... you know, joke gifts, adult gifts, joke as a joke. You know, a lot of people give things like that as a joke for some reason here in Greece. But I don't know. I like the idea, and I just wanted to share it. And you might even do that too. I guess you could discuss it with a friend, something, and try to trade, and then we maybe can make a community with this thing. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna set up some channel on the Discord if people actually care about this. But that's gonna be in the future. Like okay, in April. In general, April Fools, I'm gonna do like some announcements. I don't know. We're 1.5 months away from this whole thing ordeal, so let's not talk about that. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you did not enjoy me talking about all this stuff and everything went random for you, comment down below and tell me, yo Sifd, I'm tired of hearing you talk about random stuff in these games. Please tell me about how many opponents you kill all the time while you're moving around. I don't know. You can explain anything. Like if you disagree, just comment about it. I'm reading them, so I'm getting them into consideration. And if you want to make sure that I read them, come over to the Discord, and I guess you can ping me in the server. In general, I don't mind getting pinged. I do mind getting chatted, like on like personal messages. That's a bit weird, by the way. People writing a comment in the comment section and then coming over to Discord and also specifically sending me a message to tell me the same comment, while also reading, I'm not sure if you read the comment, but I wanted to say you this. They write the comment as it is, and then I'm like, I read this. Why do you send this to me again? I read this thing. I even dropped a heart to you, man. Whatever. Anyway, in general, there are too many comments for me to, keep everything in my mind. A lot of them I'm just skimming. If your comment's like insanely huge, I might skim it, but still, whatever, doesn't matter. I'm digressing here too much. Join the Discord if you want to tell me anything. Otherwise, you can comment down below and you can do whatever you want. In general, I don't mind at all. I'm okay with everything. I don't have any problem with the community whatsoever. So even people that dislike us get hearts from me. Everybody gets a heart. Anyway, I think that's going to be it. I would like to hear some opinions about the things I discussed in this run, with the two of them being, I guess, the thing with blue person stuff, and the things with April Fools. I don't remember, man. You guys remember better than me what I'm saying, because my mind is just printing out things without really checking them. They they form in my mouth and they just go on speaking. Half of the things I say I forget, like I don't know, 10 minutes later, maybe 5 minutes later. Sometimes I even forgot if I said something. So yeah, I think that's going to be it though. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.